What is going on, you guys? We're back with another video, and I just got my dream wheel setup for my Acura RSX. These are Enkai RPF ones, 17x9 plus 22, wrapped in a beautiful Indie Hawk 500, 255, 40, 17 squared all around. These things look absolutely beautiful. These are my dream wheels for this car. Ever since I got my first RSX, I knew I wanted these wheels, and finally I got a deal. I was able to purchase them and make another dream come true. Now stay tuned to see the whole process of how you can ceramic coat your wheels at home, adjust your coilovers, adjust your tie rods, and adjust your camber arms and plates on your Acura RSX, just like I did in your driveway at home. Without further ado, let's get to the rest of the video. I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, we're here with my detailer, PZ Auto Care. It's cleaning up my wheels, ceramic coating them, getting them all nice and ready for me to put them on. So run us through the process. What are we doing right now?
So first we're wiping it off with some rubbing alcohol mixture, specifically to get rid of any oils or anything like that on the rims. And after we do that, we're gonna put on our coating, and it's gonna be shining. I promise you that.
It's gonna be shining. I like that.
Feel it. It's like, now it's off. It's so smooth and everything. Ready for the
It
coating.
smells so good.
I know, it does smell good.
Getting the barrels too.
Everything. Gotta make sure it sticks right.
Let's see the bottle. What are we working on?
Car Pro Eraser.
Car Pro Eraser.
So this strips off all the clear coat on the wheels.
I hope he's joking. So this is the ceramic coating, C5 wheel armor. So how long are we talking? Like
2-3 years.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
First, you want to take a sip of the bottle just to make sure that the grass ceramic coating is good.
Yeah, this is definitely getting flagged. You know what you're doing, man?
Nope. I'm zoned in, bro. I was throwing it on the faces. Like on camera, I don't think it'll come through, but
Now you can see like where you're putting it on, it has a gloss.
yeah.
But yeah, you're right, on camera.
On camera, it's difficult to see. Listen, at PZ Auto Care, we even coat the valve stems.
Oh shit.
That's what we're about over here.
I'll be trying to check my tire pressure, my hand's gonna slip off.
Everywhere. It'll be nice and easy to clean.
Make sure you get those $60 hubcaps.
Hubcaps?
Center caps.
Hubcaps?
Look at that, RPF1 Racing. And then you just buff it all off.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure, well, we've been buffing it off, but you just wanna make sure, because you don't want any high spots, and then you're gonna have to polish it out, and then, you know, you don't wanna deal with polishing like rims like these.
No. That's one wheel done, looking very shiny and glossy. Camera seriously does not do justice on how clean these wheels are. And now my boy's gonna do the rest of them. I want to thank my boy Peter at PZ Auto Care so much for doing an amazing job on my rims. Can't believe how great they turned out.
Shout out my guy Ezzy, bro. Wrong hand.
I'm so excited. Let's go put them on. Let's put these wheels on. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the back wheels. Guys, look at the width comparison of the tires. A 17x9 and then 17x7. Let's put them on. Okay guys, so with the new wheels, I'm gonna have to adjust the camber, so I gotta adjust my camber arms. Go check out the video where I installed those. So to adjust them, we gotta loosen these two nuts and then turn this. So now I've gotten both nuts loose, and now I'm able to turn this, which adjusts the camber in and out. because we're gonna have to adjust the camber to fit these wheels because they're so wide. So I'm gonna go do the other side quickly. Other side is loose. So now we're ready to put the wheels on and then align them. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. Now before we put these wheels on, I have these hub-centric rings that go over the hubs because the inside of the new rims aren't the same size. So they fit snug onto the rims and then snug onto the hub, so that you're 100% certain that they're going to be centered on the rim and you won't get any bumping around when you're driving. It won't be uneven, and it's less stress on the actual studs. So yeah, installed those. Those are about 15 bucks. See, I'm using a small socket that are specific to these lug nuts and a ratchet, just so that I don't scratch the rim. Let's do the other side. So now, guys, that we've lowered the car, we've got a little bit of an issue. Tires stick out a little bit. So this is where the camber arms come into play. So now we're gonna loosen and tighten the camber arm to adjust the camber on the wheel so that they are flush. Let's get into that. See how it's going in? So now you see, guys, the wheel is completely flush. See that? And I went ahead and did the other side as well. Beautiful. So now I'm gonna lift the car, take the wheels off, and lock the camber arms where they are so that the locking nuts hold everything together. So now we take the locking nuts and we lock them where they are. And when I go to get my alignment, they're gonna tweak all this stuff, and I always have my alignment guys with a marker mark the camber arm so that if it does move, I can see it, right? The two nuts on each side are tight. Now the camber arm can't move and the camber is set. So I'm gonna go do it to the other one and then I'll catch you guys when I'm done that. Now that both camber arms are tightened, all the lock nuts are tight, now we're gonna put the wheels on and see how the car sits. So now that is the back wheels finished. Let's take a look at the other side. I think that's pretty good for a backyard alignment. It's not too bad. The fitment is insane. I mean, ideally I'd want them a little bit tighter, but I like my cars with a rake. Rake is like if the front is lower than the back, because it gives it a more of an aggressive stance, which I like. Wow. RPF ones look so nice. I know I'm gonna get a little bit of hate because I'm another RSX with RPF ones, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? And these look amazing. Anyway, time to do the front. Let's get to that. All right, guys. So right now, fitment is kind of like the back was. We got to camber them in a little bit. Same on the other side. So I'm thinking if we max out the camber plates on the coilovers, the fitment will be perfect. And I might need to raise it just a touch because we're most definitely gonna rub. But the car looks crazy right now. Okay guys, so my coilovers have dampening, three-way adjustable, and the camber plate option. So when I loosen these bolts, I can move this either out or in to adjust for how much camber I want. So what I'm gonna do is just max them out on both and it should be perfect. So just to make sure these bolts come loose, I'm spraying a little bit of WD-40 in there just to let them sit, because if those bolts break, I'm gonna have a really bad day. And this job can go from half an hour to 2-3 hours, so let's not do that. And we got the bit, goes in there, gonna get the socket for that, and then we can loosen those and adjust the camber in or out, but we got to go in. Let's get to that. So now I took out 2 of the camber bolts because you don't want to take out all of them because then the strut will just fall. Now when I push on the wheel, I can move in the camber. See, now the wheel has camber to it, and obviously it's going to be crooked because this is messing with my alignment because the tie rod has to be adjusted, obviously. We'll get to that. So I'm going to adjust the camber plates on each side to where I want them and so that they're the same. I'm going to lock them and then I'm going to do my alignment, backyard alignment, make sure the wheels are straight when it's on the ground, and let's get to it. So I've adjusted the camber plate to push it all the way this way. Technically, if I wanted to, I can go all the way, but I'd only have 1 set of bolts in and I want to be safe. And right now you can see my alignment's off, but the wheel is on a little bit of a slant. So we may have to roll the fenders, but I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's do the other side. Alright guys, so both the camber plates are adjusted to max camber. So now I'm going to lower the car, see where the car sits, and then we're going to start to adjust the tie rods. Oh, the fitment is absolutely perfect. Look at that. Don't mind the wheels facing inwards. That's my alignment. But that fitment, oh, it's perfect. We might not even have to raise the car. That's perfect. So obviously after I drive the car, you know, the suspension settles, but that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. Let's see how it's gonna sit. If I straighten out the wheel. So that's with this wheel straight. That's good, man. That fitment's real nice, man. And then obviously this wheel's super crooked because I need to do my alignment. So I'm quickly gonna do a little backyard alignment, explain to you guys what I'm doing. So first things first, when you do your alignment, you wanna make sure your steering wheel is straight and that you are on a flat surface. Not necessarily down or up, but make sure, you know, both wheels are on a flat surface. So I move the car onto the sidewalk because I know that driveway is a little bit slanted. And if you want to check out the video where I installed these, the K-tin spherical tie rods, click here. Well, we just need a 22 and a 21. And we want to loosen this and then tighten or loosen this to bring the wheel in or out. In this case, we got to bring it in. So we're going to tighten it. Now that it's loose, we can turn this to bring the wheel in or out. So now that I've got the wheel as straight as possible with the steering wheel inside straight, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that lock nut and do the exact same to the other side. Okay guys, now that wheels are as straight as I can get with my eye, the tie rods, the lock nuts are all tight, my street alignment is done. So before I take it to the alignment shop tomorrow, I want to test drive the car just to make sure there's no issues, that the suspension feels good, you know, take a couple hard turns, nothing crazy, just to make sure the car suspension wise is dialed, because all they're gonna do is fine adjust it, right? They're not gonna be doing anything major. I gotta do all the major work. They just fine tune it. Oh, it barely rubbed there. That's pretty good. A little bit of rubbing on that side. Yeah, car feels good. And even with my street alignment, car's not bad. Like it's not perfect, but steering wheel is a little bit crooked, but it's not bad for a backyard alignment. Oh, it feels good. Car feels solid. Worst comes to worst, I drive the car for a week, 2 weeks, and it's rubbing too much. I gotta raise it. I get another alignment. It's all good. Not the end of the world. But the car feels solid. Alright guys, just back from the test drive. Car looks good, looks solid, everything seems okay. So now I will see you guys at the alignment shop. Alright guys, so after further analysis, driving the car for 2 days, I am going to raise it like half an inch maybe, not even, maybe like 2-3 turns on the coilovers. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Okay guys, so now that we have our wheels off, we have a nice view at our coilovers. So we see 3 rings here. These 2 adjust the preload for the spring. We're not touching those. We're touching this one. So this one, if you have 3-way adjustable, this one is the one that actually adjusts the height, where you can put the body in or out of the strut body. So we're gonna loosen this, and usually I use these. I got these off Amazon because they didn't come with my kit, but if you don't have these, you could always use a hammer and a chisel, and if they get stuck, hammer and a chisel usually gets the job done. So we're gonna put some WD-40 in there just to make sure it's all nice. Do the other one. We're gonna let that sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and loosen them. And I'm gonna explain what I'm doing as I do it. Now before we touch anything, I wanna mark with a Sharpie a line through the middle here, so that I know how many turns I'm doing, and I'll do the same on each side. Just like that. We'll mark this tab right here. So now we know that that one faces out, so that we know to make the full rotations. And I'll do this one as well. Okay, so now we can go ahead and loosen this bottom collar. So now guys, we loosen that bottom collar so it can turn. So now we can turn the actual body of the strut. So now we've got the black marker at the spot again, so that means we've made 1 full rotation. We're gonna do 2 all around the car. So let's get to that. Okay, now that we've got 2 full rotations, you can see how much it went up. We're gonna lower the lock ring back down and then lock it. Beautiful, now it's locked. Let's go do the other side. All right, that's the front coilovers done and adjusted and locked again. Now let's go do the back. Let's get to it. Way better. So the car's still low, but it's got just a little bit more clearance, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, that's good. And plus it's gonna settle, it's gonna lower a little bit. So we did 2 turns on the front, let's go do 2 turns on the back. Okay, so now that we have the back wheels off, we got the same situation going on in the back. We've got the 2 rings that adjust the spring, and then the 1 bottom ring that adjusts the height. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna mark this ring so that we know how many rotations we're doing, so that we can count. And then I'm gonna loosen this one, lift it up, tighten it back down. Let's get to it. Okay, now that we've gone 2 full rotations, we're gonna put the locking ring back. That is 1 side on the back done. Let's do the other side. That is the other side at the back done. Let's lower the car and see how she sits. Guys, this is how the car sits right now. Not bad. I think the back is a little bit high. I don't know, it's gonna settle. Plus when I'm in the car, it's way lower. We'll see. If there's no clip after this, that means we're at the alignment shop. I apologize guys, I wasn't able to record the alignment, but we got it done. Car is finally sitting in its final stance, and I couldn't be happier with the stance, with how these wheels fit on the car. The 17x9 really fills up the wheel well, and I think it looks amazing. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now before you guys click off this video, I do want to make a huge thank you to those who show love, those who comment, those who like, those who share the videos, because we are very close to 1,000 subscribers, and it's a dream come true. You know, making videos on this car is it's super fun, even my dad's car, and I can't wait for what's to come. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. I'll see you in the next one.